Good morning. It is day 123 on the Pacific Crest Trail, and I think I'm feeling slightly better. I think it was the right move to take an early end to the day and try and give myself as much sleep as possible. I didn't sleep amazingly again, like my sleeping pad deflated a few times, and I had to pee because I was awake. But I think I got a lot of sleep, especially compared to previous few nights, so that's good. Feeling a little bit better. Hopefully I'm feeling good about the 28-29 miles, because I think, yeah, even if I take it slow, should be able to do that. Yeah, it's a bit of a damp start to the morning today after the rain yesterday. Just, yeah, condensation everywhere all over my quilt. It does seem to be fairly sunny, so hopefully that holds up, and I'll be able to dry everything off at like lunchtime or something. Yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit. Hello again. Today was filled with all kinds of drama and intrigue, mainly caused by the weather, which you may be able to hear in the background. There's still some thunder rumbling around. Like, there we go, if you heard that. But yeah, so the day started, a run into Dealer and Ginger Snap, because we ended up camping at the same place, but they'll actually be a day behind, and I ended up overtaking them again later on in the day. And the lava rocks were actually fine. They were just a rocky, pebbly path. But yeah, today I felt, I'm going to say about 70%. Yesterday I was probably about like 40% in terms of health, or 30 even. So it was a big difference. I felt a lot better. Still not completely better. Still coughing a bit and nose is blocked, but yeah, feeling a whole lot better. And it was just so nice to be able to breathe and walk and feel relatively strong and almost myself again. Because I was considering bailing and just hitching to Crater Lake if I felt as bad or worse than I did yesterday. And yeah, looking forward to feeling stronger tomorrow. The morning gave me hope for there not being many mosquitoes, but they have not got the memo that it is now August, and by about 11 a.m. they'd started swarming. I did douse myself in repellent and just hoped for the best. I think it made a little bit of difference to begin with, or just went through some less mosquito-y areas. And the first half of the day zoomed by. I'd done 18 miles by lunch. By about 1 p.m. I think I stopped, something like that. And my legs were only just starting to get stiff at that point. Oregon is cruisy, at least what we've done so far for the most part. Like, yeah, the terrain is a lot easier and flatter. It's just the mosquitoes that make it hellish. So yeah, it did start off quite hot and sunny, and I was feeling good about drying my stuff out. But I could see the clouds getting bigger and looming in the distance, and probably about 2 p.m. The thunder started up. So I set my tent up to dry it out during lunch, and also for protection against the mosquitoes. But then it started raining at about 2:30, so it's kind of perfect timing, really, as I was able to just protect myself from the rain as well. And I hid in there. Luckily, I'd put my quilt back inside by the time the rain did start, because it was pretty intense. There was hail. The rain lasted maybe, I think, an hour and a half. I think it finished at about 4 p.m. I made friends with a fly that got stuck inside my tent. Not very talkative, kind of hid in a corner, but you can't really ask more than being quiet and polite from a roommate, so I can't complain too much. Every time this happens, I think back to the person who said they only got 3 days of rain on their entire PCT hike. It's just not fair. Like, we've had 2 days in a row, and it rained twice. It rained twice today, and there was hail. I got very wet. So yeah. Anyway, I was hanging out at this campsite where there was some water, where a mini bubble had formed from people who were either getting water or just trying to shelter from the rain. I did end up heading back out at about 20 past 4 because I still had about 11 miles to go. And then it became mosquito hell with about 5 miles to go, which was a great motivator, especially considering it was a late finish ahead. I did manage to finish before 8, which was a big win. So I doused myself in insect repellent again, which I think helped, but I'm unsure. I still got bitten a few times, and I know I'd put the repellent there, so I just don't think it lasts very long at all, especially when there's sweat or rain or just liquid involved. So I think I am going to try and find something else when I get into Crater Lake. In positive news, I did get some signal near the top of the climb towards the end of the day, and I got to listen to a Bo Burnham song, Lower Your Expectations, which I've been trying to play since the beginning of the day, because for the entire day my phone has said that there's been service, but it's lied. There has been no service, so that was a nice little morale boost. Although saying that, I have not been as miserable as I was yesterday, despite the mosquitoes forcing me to continue on through. Because now I'm in my tent and it's dry-ish. We'll see how long that keeps up. Everything is damp, but hopefully, I think I did a Garmin weather report, and tomorrow should be drier. So hopefully, I'll be able to dry everything out then, at least by the end of the day. In sad news, my headphones did die before I got to the end. So it was a race to the campsite before it started raining, where it then started raining about a mile or just over a mile before I got to the campsite, which was unfun because then there were puddles everywhere. I got wet, my bag got wet, so I would have to dry stuff out once again. My feet got soaked, but that's life. I'll be dry again soon and just running away from mosquitoes, and that'll be my only problem in life. But yeah, tomorrow I get to Crater Lake. Exciting. Looking forward to it. I'll see you there.